Dora Bryan, an emblem of English stage and screen, delighted audiences with her sparkling presence and unique voice, becoming an unforgettable icon in post-war Britain. Renowned for roles in cinematic gems like The Blue Lamp and A Taste of Honey, and celebrated performances in musicals like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Hello, Dolly, Bryan's talent knew no bounds. Join Factsverse as we uncover the story of Dora Bryan, celebrating her indelible legacy and examining the complexities that lay behind her cheerful facade. Early life and career beginnings. Dora May Broadbent was born in the seaside town of Southport, Lancashire, on February 7, 1923, to working-class couple Albert and Georgina Hill Broadbent. Her father Albert worked long hours directing weary workers at the local textile mill. Though the Broadbent family struggled with post-WW1 poverty, young Dora maintained a cheery spirit. As a highly imaginative child, Bryan relished creating elaborate plays with her dolls and stuffed animals. While other girls played house, she organized talent shows for neighborhood kids in her parents' garden. At 12 years old, a starstruck Bryan made her first real stage appearance in a Christmas pantomime performance in nearby Manchester, playing the fairy godmother. This early taste of applause and audience appreciation sparked an insatiable, lifelong yearning in precocious Dora for the magic of showbiz. Rise to stardom. Newly married to devoted husband Bill Lawton in 1954, Bryan was determined to expand her acting pursuits beyond regional repertory tours. The ambitious performer set her sights on the great stages of London's storied West End theatre district. In 1955, she landed her big break, playing vivacious lead character Lily Bell in the musical comedy The Water Gypsies. Dora wowed critics as the show became the hot ticket in town, with her portrayal earning rave reviews. This star-making turn catapulted the show and Bryan herself directly into the spotlight essentially overnight. But after only 3 months of packed houses and standing ovations, disaster struck. To keep up with the grueling demands of live theater, Bryan had turned to alcohol and sleeping pills. Unaware she was pregnant, incompatible medications caused her to suffer a miscarriage partway through the successful run. Forced to leave the show to recover, a grief-stricken Bryan was left devastated by the traumatic loss. At that point, the emotionally fragile actress suffered the first of several serious nervous breakdowns to come. With husband Bill's patient support, she convalesced out of the public eye for nearly a year. But once ready to resume her burgeoning career, heartbreak repeated itself again. Again pregnant in 1957, amidst returning to the stage, she was instructed to promptly leave the new West End production to prevent another miscarriage. Tragically, despite strict precautions, she delivered a stillborn baby. 2 failed pregnancies in as many years compounded her already delicate mental state. Somehow, the stalwart performer endured profound sorrow to eventually claim success once more. Within a few years, she starred in a string of major stage hits like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and on camera in the groundbreaking social drama A Taste of Honey. Film breakthrough and continued success. In 1961, Bryan delivered a critically acclaimed performance playing Helen, the alcoholic mother of Rita Tushingham's character Jo in A Taste of Honey. Her beautifully tragic portrayal won Bryan a BAFTA Award for Best Actress. On the heels of this success, she recorded the novelty Christmas song All I Want for Christmas Is a Beetle, which became a top 20 hit in 1963. Bryan's adopted daughter, Georgina, was born in 1960 and adopted son, Daniel, in 1958. Despite multiple past miscarriages, she miraculously gave birth to a son, William, in 1962. Tragically, a year later, she suffered another miscarriage around Christmas time. Professionally, she continued her run of memorable roles, including 1966's Carry On Sergeant and the Great St. Trinian's Train Robbery. She also starred in her own BBC series, According to Dora. In the 70s, she made frequent appearances on the big screen and major television shows. She often toured in productions of popular stage musicals like Hello, Dolly. Throughout her career, she suffered intermittent bouts of depression and anxiety, at times requiring hospitalization. Later career highs and lows. In the late 80s, she achieved recognition from American audiences with a role alongside Colin Firth in the thriller Apartment Zero. She also tread the boards on Broadway, acting opposite screen legend Peter O'Toole in a 1987 production of Pygmalion. Around this time, Bryan and her husband Bill made an ill-fated attempt to convert their Brighton hotel Clarges into flats during a recession. The economic climate caused them to accrue serious debts and eventually forced them into bankruptcy. They lost their entire fortune and only managed to retain a single small flat after settling accounts. Despite financial hardship knocking on their door, Bryan continued working regularly on stage and screen in the 90s. She starred in Victoria Wood's sitcom Dinner Ladies in 98 and joined the cast of the long-running BBC comedy Last of the Summer Wine in 2000. Her portrayal of June Whitfield's friend Dolly Bliss in Absolutely Fabulous in 2001 earned her another BAFTA Best Comedy Performance nomination. She ultimately lost to co-star Jennifer Saunders. Final years and death. Around 2005, Bryan's ability to memorize lines began noticeably declining. This led to her departure from Last of the Summer Wine without public explanation. She then withdrew from several stage productions in her hometown of Brighton for the same reason. In 2008, she was confined to a wheelchair following years of health struggles. Her husband Bill passed away that year at age 88 after more than 50 years of marriage. This was devastating for Bryan. She attended a gala held in her honor in 2009, celebrating her career achievements and extensive charity work. But with her memory rapidly deteriorating, Bryan made her final on-screen appearance in 2006 at age 83. In 2013, at 90 years old and quite frail, Dora Bryan resided in a nursing home in Hove, East Sussex. She passed away there peacefully on July 23, 2014 at age 91. She left behind her 2 adopted children, Daniel and Georgina, as well as her youngest biological son, William. Though plagued by misfortune and tragedy throughout her life, Dora Bryan endured to become one of Britain's most celebrated actresses of stage and screen. The iconic star brought joy to millions with her vivacious personality and incredible talent, securing her place as a national treasure in the hearts of admirers and fellow artists alike. Dora Bryan led a dramatic life filled with the highest highs and lowest lows. She shared her abundant talents with the world while privately wrestling personal demons. She lit up the stage and screen in over 130 film and TV roles spanning from 1947 to 2006. The beloved actress lived life to its absolute fullest. Though small in stature, her legacy of laughter and compassion continues to fill a massive space in British entertainment history. She's truly an icon. Now it's time to hear from you. What are your favorite memories of Dora Bryan? Let us know in the comments section below.